And welcome back, this is Ballerscuba with more Let's Play East, the Oath in Felghana. I'm joined, as always, by our level 19 swordsman, Adol Kristen. When we last left off, we got ourselves a new ability, thanks to the wind pendant, the wind bracelet. What is it? It is a bracelet. Wind bracelet that we have with us. We also have new enemies on the map. As you can see, they are a little bit more difficult for us to take out. The enemies around here have been upgraded. Nothing too bad, nothing we can't handle. Let's take a look at the world map because we are going to take care of a side quest today. We're going to head to Valestein Castle. Remember, we were there a little bit before, so basically north, left, right. That's the general idea. Let's see if I can remember that. Let's head north and try to take out the new enemies. We will go over these monsters when we find a better stopping point. And I got another level, up to level 20 now. We are raking in levels in this game pretty damn quickly. At least compared to the other first two games in the series. I feel like levels are coming very quickly this time. Which is nice. I always like progress being made. And if it feels like I'm doing it quickly, then I feel like I'm doing a good job. Alright, lots to take out here. Somehow none of that hit me. I guess I'll take it. Alright, got my super abilities ready to go, but we're going to avoid that for the time being. No real need to use that. Did not need to use my my wind bracelet, but keeps happening. Remember, there is nothing down here for us. I even can't open up that that jar again. Just the one ship. Maybe we'll have to use it later, maybe not. For now, though, we head back up here. I get a little bit more grinding in. Not too much, just a hair. Let's head north back to Valestein Castle. Let's go ahead and check that. Head forward and see what's going on around here. Let's talk to you first. This is Fran. Andre, if you've been watching the gate like you were supposed to, this would never have happened. Were you slacking on the job again? Sleeping, maybe? Or off somewhere frolicking away? What? So this is my fault now? He shouldn't have been out of the castle unattended in the first place. Hello, sir. I'm sorry to bother you at random, but have you seen a little boy around here by any chance? A boy in formal attire? Adol considered the question for a moment, then shook his head. Oh, okay. Thanks anyway. I just don't know what to do. That poor boy is out there all alone. You, sir, you appear to be a traveling swordsman, are you not? If you should come across a young boy in your travels, would you be so kind as to escort him back to this castle? Agree to help? Yeah, sure. Thank you very much, sir. You're very kind. The young master seems to have slipped past the guards and is likely lost and alone in these dangerous lands. Anything you can do to find him and confirm his safety would be most appreciated. Anything else from you guys? If he's not found before the Count learns of his absence, you better believe heads are gonna roll. Come on, man, my life is at stake here. Seriously, you don't know Lord McGuire. Please find the boy. The young master seems to have slipped past the guards and is likely lost or alone in these dangerous lands. Right. Anything else from you? That seems to be it. Now, I believe that's all that I need to take care of. So let's head back, yeah? That's it for getting that started. I'm at a travel monument. Let's take care of a couple notes that we have. We have a couple new characters. We have, well, Andre, I think we saw before. Where am I? There we go. Valestein Castle's gatekeeper can't stand the sense of confinement that comes with wearing a helmet, so he avoids it whenever possible, likes to goof off on the job a little too much. Fran is upset about that. A maid from Valestein Castle greatly respects the Count and is fiercely devoted to him and his family. Came to Felghana with Elizabetha out of loyalty, though she knows little about it. Now, we want to go back to the outside of... Oh, no wait, we want to go over the new enemies first. I believe the Queguff is the new one. A Guff turned feral by the ongoing disaster, wishes only to maim and kill. Strong but easily defeated with a steady attack. We have Derize? Sure. A more powerful Reese, thought to have malicious will due to its frantic spreading of toxic seeds. Grows back after being cut down. Yeah, they do that a lot. So our next stop is actually the Ilburn's Ruins. So we could warp there, but I'm going to take advantage of, you know, getting experience so I don't have to go out of my way to grind later. It just makes sense. Yeah, don't think I forgot about you. So back to the Ilburn's Ruins it is. And nothing around here is all that difficult. It's mostly due to the attack patterns much more than the actual level of the monster. Get right up on it and sure, do a wind attack. All right, Ilburn's Ruins. Finally got hit. We'll recover that soon, I am sure. Get all that upgraded. And head down. And get that heal back. Alright, this is it. I'm not past it, right? Yeah, this is the right one. For whatever reason, I thought I had gone one step too far down. But no, we are good. So we will head over to the right here. And here, we'll be able to find the little boy. Here, how you doing, little guy? Who are you, mister? Adol told the boy that a maid from the castle had been looking for him and had asked Adol to bring him home. Oh, really? After I followed father all this way? Seems a shame to go back now. Alright, if I resist, I'll just get in more trouble. You may escort me back to the castle, and thank you. So, I have to think about this one. Yeah, this one, we have to kind of go slow. We have to do what we can here. Because we're now escorting the boy. If you've forgotten your way, the castle is to the north along the main road. You really can't miss it. I'll follow your lead. All right, let's go. Notice how he has a health bar. The worst thing in escort missions. I would much rather have somebody that I'm escorting kind of take care of themselves. Can you grab that? No, he can't grab that. All right, we're gonna try to bypass some of the enemy. The Derizes are going to be the nasty ones. All right, he got through that one. We're just gonna take him back. I know what you're thinking now that I'm escorting somebody in an East game, but no. Not this time. Maybe later. We're just going to head forward. Don't you dare get hit by any of this. Yeah, we're just going to bypass this for now. We're going to just take him back. No, he got hit for a ton there. His health bar is almost down to nothing. Like 2 hits. And that was pretty much it. Oh, this is not good. But I believe that we are pretty much there. There we go. Done. Master Kristoff, you're safe. I was so worried about you. I keep telling you how dangerous it is to leave the castle with all these monsters about. Please, try to listen. Do you know how upset I would be if anything were to happen to you? Fran, I'm sorry. Just wanted to see where Father was going. He never plays with us anymore. I barely even see him. You were chasing after the Count then? I understand. I'll keep quiet about this. Just don't do it again, okay? Well, at least he's back safe and sound. You just literally saved my neck. Really now? If you hadn't been goofing off on the job, this never would have happened in the first place. Fine, fine. I'll admit I should have been more careful, and I'm sorry. Anyway, we shouldn't keep the lady of the manor waiting, right? She's been rather worried herself, after all. Oh, yes, you're absolutely right. Adol, I believe milady would wish to thank you personally if you've the time to spare. Please, won't you join us inside? Sure. We made inside Valestein Castle, a new area for us. We will explore it as best as we can. As you can see, this is just kind of a big entryway. There's nothing really going on here. I believe the Countess has kept this little incident a secret from Lord Maguire, and thank God for that. If he found out we'd allowed his son to leave the castle unescorted, he'd have our necks. Yeah, you just have the one thing to say. You don't really get a name. You're just a soldier. Ordinarily, the castle is off limits to commoners, and especially outsiders. But this is a special order directly from the Countess. Consider yourself lucky. Now, at this point, I don't believe that I necessarily need to talk to anybody in order to, like, move things forward. I think I can just kind of explore to my heart's content. Yeah, just kind of the 4 guards. I don't think they'll allow me through here yet. The traps we've had installed throughout the castle seem wildly unnecessary, but I suppose Lord Maguire knows best. I probably shouldn't have mentioned that to an outsider, so, let's just say I didn't, okay? The clock tower was recently added to the castle, built right off the chapel. It's ostentatious even by Roman standards. I was rather shocked when I first saw it, but after getting to know Lord Maguire better, it all makes sense. I can't do anything about that. So, those are the guards. We don't get them added to our, little note section. Sorry, but the rest of the castle is still off limits. Be thankful you've been allowed even this far in. They're not letting me anywhere. Do I have to talk to you in order to get this going then? I only looked away for a moment and he somehow slipped past me. Thank you so much for bringing him back. I can't tell you what a savior you've been to us. Presenting the lady of the castle. I do have to talk to her to move things forward. Now we have a noblewoman. You are the swordsman who brought my son home, are you not? From the bottom of my heart, I give you my thanks. Oh, neat. His hair's so red, it looks like his head is on fire. Hey, you've got pink hair. Hey, what's his name? Oh, right. I forgot to ask. Of course you did. My name is Elizabetha. I am betrothed to Count Maguire, the lord of this land. These are our children, Alice and Kristoff. So, not that I judge, but this seems like a medieval game where they would totally judge, in medieval times at least. They're not married yet, they're just betrothed, which is kind of halfway between a fiancé and a boyfriend-girlfriend. It's not. Sometimes it's fiancé, but it's not married, that's for sure. So you guys have kids together, do you? May I have your name? Adol politely introduced himself. Master Adol, then. By your hand, my son has been safely returned to my care. I haven't the words to express my appreciation, but please accept this gift as a small token of it. And we get the Augite brooch. If you want this, you kind of have to take care of this now. And I want this. I've never seen an adventurer before. You're really handsome. I'm sure you must have all sorts of stories to tell. 2 main ones, really. Yes, I'd like to hear some tales of adventure as well. Won't you tell us of your heroic deeds, Mr. Adol? It seems you've piqued their curiosity, and mine as well, I must admit. Might you be willing to join us for dinner, Master Adol? My children seem to have taken quite a shining to you. My lady... Oh, I think I know this voice. My lady Elizabetha, may I inquire as to what you were doing? And look who it is. Chester! Chester! Good afternoon, Master Kristoff, Mistress Alice. Sir Stoddart. It is excellent that Master Kristoff has been found. However, we cannot allow suspicious individuals in the castle. This man saved my son. I feel that we should accord him our trust, lest we... Count Maguire has deferred the castle security and defensive duties to me, milady. Please understand, I'm only doing what I must to fulfill those duties. Very well, you may proceed. Have you lost your mind? You would dare show your face here after what transpired in the ruins? I suggest you get out of here before Lord Maguire sees you. And then we are kicked out of the castle. Do you have anything to say about this, Andre? Sir Chester Stoddart, he's the man to avoid right now. If his eyes meet mine, I'm pretty well screwed. I'm counting the seconds before the end of my shift and praying I'll make it all the way to the end. Hey, thanks for finding the Count's son and bringing him back here. You totally saved my ass, and the rest of me too. My head, most notably. Thanks to you, if it gets to stay right where I like it, on my shoulders. That seems to be it. All right. Let's head out of here. Back to the travel monument, where we do have a few more notes to go over. A few new people, as it turns out. Let's start with Elizabetha here. Count Maguire's wife. So, here it's wife. Before it was betrothed. Maybe it's old-timey for wife, too, but I swore that betrothed did not mean married yet. A woman of exceptional grace and refinement from Rom's upper class, but would never look down on commoners and greatly misses having guests in her home. We have Alice, the Maguire's daughter, wants to be just like her mother, so she puts on airs to appear more refined and ladylike. She takes great pride in her parents. Then we went over Kristoff before, and then we saw Andre and Fran. Did we go over Kristoff? Maybe we didn't. The Maguire's son, his most outstanding trait is his overpowering shyness, was given a sheltered upbringing and knows nothing of the evil that exists in the world. Yeah, looks like we are pretty much done here. We only have 2 more names to put into our list, because there's no other place for us to go. In terms of monsters, though, we still have a ways to go, as you might have anticipated. So that is the first one down. Let me make sure. Let's go over what I grabbed. That's kind of important. The Augite Brooch. Exquisite quality with a gem blessed by a priest. Coaxes enemies to drop more items. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and equip that. Oh, I don't think I can. I don't think I can actually equip it, can I? No, I can't, so... We just have it, and they will drop more things because of it. So it is nice to have. Let me make sure I do have everything that I need before we move out again.